This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
We certainly didn't have to wait long for some explosive plays, and this might just be the opening act because usually those explosive plays come through the air, not just on the ground.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the pistol, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hurts now from the gun. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but he sacked 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. On 4th down, Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. The motion at tight end left.
180!
A toss, running right. It's Irving. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but they're first play winds up going backwards.
Campbell on the stop.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Run. 180.
They've got a man in motion.
Scott.
Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hurry. 180. Point it right. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard
Kings.
It's 4th down.
Hey, alert. Real. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Mayfield to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach's challenge to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Trimmer. Hey, Silver.
On first down, Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds Barkley underneath. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down.
King,
15-yard line.
180.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180. Pistol.
They send the tight end in motion left. First down, here's Baker. Bails out of the pocket quick. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
That's complete, Mike Evans. 30, to 10, and in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock, that was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exactly.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were And the QB just nailed it.
First down, a run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Trimmer. 63.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at 4th and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle in your mind, and now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Johnson now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Hurry! 180! Real. Hey, alert! Opposite! Regular! What's that?
First down throw here. Mayfield buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
180! Point it right.
Mayfield now from the gun. Down the field. Evans has it. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
14. Eagles 10.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, Britton Covey. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. He's loaded another one up. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. Offense to the line, second down.
Hey, alert 33.
At the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Pistol. Alert.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. He goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it
Third and short, Mayfield. He'll have the first down and even more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
180. What's up?
Running right, it's Irving. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the Eagles' 32-yard line.
This is Irving on second. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's saying it's another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
Back at the 34-yard line.
Alert. Real. Done.
Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. The third down throw falls incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Run. Hurry! Point it right.
They're looking to throw. Got a man, this is Evans. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Regular. 180. Point it right.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
2 yards on the
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
180. What's up?
Mayfield now, blitz coming. On the screen, this is White. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 8.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Third down, here's Mayfield. It's complete, this is Egbuka. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Buccaneers 21, Eagles 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast. We're going to play action. Here's Hurts. Into a crowd and intercepted. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. On the return, Britton Covey. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
73. No contact. No contact.
Play action. Hurts has it. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, 73. No contact.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. This gets the 1st and more. Galloping inside the 40. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down. A nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Go, let's go. Same front. Go.
On play action now, Lawrence. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Covey now to return this. Works so far, he's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No
They go play fake with Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down now, ball at the 33. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Looking out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll try it right with Brown. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Third and long for him here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Foye Oluwakin with the pick. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
14, Eagles 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Covey now to return this. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, easy. Great. Set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180.
On second down, here's Barkley. He hurdles past him. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Fits it through the middle. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
We're back and excited to start the second.
Hey,
Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
Don't touch it. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Jake Elliott.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, Jupiter, take right open. Hey, run. 11. Go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
11, Hey, let's go. Son, hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
17 more yards.
13, Luke. Hey, I'm gun.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Cooper DeJean with the stop. 2nd down now. They need 7.
30 left. Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Ginger.
Now Lawrence. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Go.
Andrew Makuba on the coverage.
On red. Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Little knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Barkley again here on second. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin Lloyd making the play. So we'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
All right, let's go. Think right. Red. Think right, open.
Lawrence with it on first. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Red on red. 11.
Lawrence looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He lofts one deep, center of the field. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
He's back to throw. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And this one is launched downfield. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And this is covered by the Jaguars. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover it.
Complete left side to Thomas. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Covey now to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol give. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 15 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Hey, 73.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the pistol, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
And 10.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. On 1st down, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They'll go play action. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They go with Barkley here. And he cuts it back right. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
Eagles 21.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
ETN again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup.
Rip,
Brings up
23.
3rd and 6.
Go, go. Silver.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Hey, line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, it's a hut.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter.
Hey,
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, go.
They go right back to ETN. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Eagles 21. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Crowd left Yeti. Great. Set. 180.
Hurts to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Ready up.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey, Jupiter. Go. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. 11. Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 3 now. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try it left with ETN. Down to the 10. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. The Jaguars take a 3-possession lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Eagles take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Great, set.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start. Drive. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Alpha.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
They go play action with Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Hurts. Out left to Dotson. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 34. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Real, real, real. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
Run, run, run.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Now Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular, 180. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 44 yards. And the Bucs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Barkley, inside handoff. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Good. Hey, let's go.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. The quick slant caught. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
21. Buccaneers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Real.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. He came through well with a nice pass breakup there.
Alert! 180! What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw. That's complete to White. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a first down.
Hey, alert 33.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mayfield. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Regular. Pistol. What's that?
Mayfield down. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
No touch. Anyway, no touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
No touch. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. They won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
They'll go. Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Right to the air. It's Hurts. On and quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
Second down.
Hey, 73.
Hurts now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion, because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And an Eagles first down.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
From the pistol, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing third and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
180.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Fourth and forever coming up.
No touch. 63.
On fourth down, Hurts. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. We've set it downs from 37.
Great.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's one.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go in the rain here in Western New York. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yo, toss that. Anyway, that.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Now Smith going to get it on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 20-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
And he will score! Khalil Shakir, touchdown Buffalo.
This is simply just a check down, Mike, and it's got to be held to a short game, but instead, he's physical, he's fast. The next thing you know, he's in the end zone doing a celebration. It's funny what can happen when you get that effort with great execution.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills 7, Eagles nothing.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And an Eagles
63.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Eagles.
On play action, Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Alert, alert! Half. Monday.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Raiders set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 35 yards.
Let's go, Eagles. First down. It's a gain of 35. And an Eagle first down.
Off the play fake. Hurts. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And the Bills will take over here just past the 30.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing third and a yard. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
James Cook, the intended target. It's second down.
Half 85, half gun.
To the air once more is Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Third down coming up.
Five wide.
Throwing again. It's Allen. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. And he will score. Right.